Hello students, hope you all are doing well. Now is the time for our M Science class. We already completed our syllabus for first term examination, and you all know that our first term examination will start from 10th August. So there are 4 chapters included in our syllabus for first term exam. Chapter 1, The King's Portrait. Chapter 2, The Obedient Kid. Chapter 3, Wonderland. And Chapter 4, Dory's New Home. I already gave you all the question answers and discussed the chapters in the previous classes, and I hope you all understand the chapters very carefully. And now we just go through the revision classes, and in my previous class I already revised the chapter The King's Portrait. So today we will revise the chapter 2, The Obedient Kid. Okay, so this chapter, The Obedient Kid, tells us about the value obedience. Obedience is a great value, you know, and the story with the obedient kid is a very beautiful story. So let's read the story once again. Down the road in a stable there lived a goat. She had a pretty little kid named Mimo. So down the road there was a stable where a goat lived with her kid named Mimo. Mimo was the kid goat. Mother often had to go out to get food. She was afraid to leave little Mimo alone. So here, look, mother says that, Mimo, my dear, I am going out to fetch cabbage and lettuce for dinner. Will you be fine here without me? As the mother leave the stable, the kid goat will be alone there. So her mother asked Mimo that if he will stay peacefully that time when Mimo's mother will go out to fetch cabbage and lettuce for dinner. Then the kid goat replied, Mother, let me come with you. I'll help you fetch more food. So as the other children do, that they don't like to live without any parents, father or mother. Just like that, Mimo also don't like that his mother will go out without him. So Mimo said that he will also come with her mother. So here in this picture you can see, oh my darling, I wish I could take you along, but you are too young to go out. And the Mimo replied, Mother, I am a grown up. See, I am strong too. Let me come, please, Mother. So here Mimo's mother said to her, Oh Mimo, I will take you out in a few days. And here Mimo replied that, okay mother, as you say. Then Mimo's mother went out and warned her kid not to open the door without looking outside the window. Mimo must looking outside the window first to check who it is. Then she can open the door. So what Mimo's mother said? "You are such a darling, but mind you, do not go out while I am away. Lock the door from inside and do not open it for anyone. Look outside the window first to check who it is. All right?" So Mimo's mother gave her all the warnings, and Mimo, being an obedient kid, replied to her mother, "Yes, mother, do not be afraid. I'll be as you bid me." Okay? So the mother goat went out, but she waited outside the door while Mimo shut it from inside. She looked back often to check that the door was shut. Now, there was a wolf who lived nearby. He saw mother goat living. He had often wished to eat the tender young kid. Actually, wolf liked to eat fleshes, and this particular wolf liked to have tender young kid's flesh. The wolf was very hungry, as he had not had any breakfast that morning. He went to the stable with a bounce, thinking of pushing the door open. The hungry wolf thought that he could push the door open and then he have the tender young kid goat's flesh. So the wolf here said that, "Aha, now that the mother is out, I will go and eat that silly young kid. She must have surely left the door open." And here in his mind there was a picture where the wolf, the hungry wolf, ate the young kid goat's flesh. Now, oh, so she was shut the door from inside. "Doesn't matter, Miss Kid, I will still eat you. I will knock and he will open the door and then ha ha, ta-da." So he was so pleased with the thought of eating the little kid that he licked his lips in joy. He lifted his paw and gave a loud knock at the door. And Mimo then asked, "Who is it outside?" The wolf replied, "It's me, my dear, your mother. Open the door quickly. I have brought food for you." Just the hungry wolf, that tricky wolf, just tell like like Mimo's mother, just imitating her voice, she just tell this to Mimo. And Mimo then replied, "Oh no, you do not sound like my mother. Open the door this minute or I shall be angry with you." Then the wolf again replied. Then Mimo said that, "If you are my mother, you will wait while I look out of the window. My mother told me to do so before I open the door." As Mimo can remember that her mother warned her about any unwanted person who knocked the door, to first observe from the window, then to open the door only. The obedient little kid went up to the window and looked out. I know it was you. Oh, Mr. Wolf, you tried to cheat me, but you can't fool me. Go away. Mimo told that to the wicked wolf. Ha! You saved yourself today, Miss Kid, but very soon, when your mother is away, you will be inside my belly. The wolf gnashed his teeth. You can see here in this picture, the wolf gnashed his teeth and growled. He looked angrily at the little kid but could not reach her and went away, stamping his feet. Mimo had a good laugh. She was pleased that she had obeyed her mother. Really, as she obeyed her mother, she totally escaped from the wicked wolf. After a while, there was a knock at the door again. Then Mimo asked, "Who is there?" And her mother replied, "It is me, your mother, darling." "You speak like my mother, but let me be sure, if you are my mother, you will not mind waiting while I look out of the window?" Then her mother replied, "Oh, I won't, my dear." So once again the kid looked out of the window, and when she saw it was her own mother, she ran quickly and opened the door. Mother Goat came inside. "Mimo, was everything fine while I was away?" Mother Goat asked to Mimo. And then Mimo replied, "Dear mother, while you were away, Mr. Wolf came knocking at the door. He pretended to be you, but I did not trust him and did as you had told me to do. I looked out of the window first, and there he was. He was looking at me fiercely. I immediately shut the window and he went away." As Mimo tell all the incident to her mother, mother is very much pleased that her kid is an obedient kid, and in this way, as she is very much obedient, so in this way she is escaped from the wicked wolf. Then the mother goat said, "Oh, my darling little kid, if you had not obeyed me, that cruel, greedy wolf would have eaten you up." Then the Mimo and mother loved, kisses Mimo and Mimo too. And Mimo then replied, "Mother, now I understand that parents always know what is good for their children." Very valuable words. Always remember. "I will always obey you. Do not worry about me." Okay? So, if children always obey their parents, that will be very good for them. Always remember that. And then both of them sat down together to enjoy the fine lettuce and cabbage that mother had brought home for dinner. So this was the story, a very beautiful story which teaches us that obedience is very important value of life. And here skills for life is obey your parents, let them know how much you appreciate their love and care. Okay? So you should always obey your parents. And we completed the story, and that's all for today. And in my next class, I'll tell you the next chapter. So bye for today. Okay.